Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today with another Make It Monday tutorial. Today, I'm going to share with you how to create your own background image using the Artistically Inked stamp set and adding these wonderful little flowers from the Delicate Dahlia. Today, we're going to create this card with the happy birthday sentiment, and all the supplies that you will need for this, as well as the measurements and the list of instructions, will be available on my blog at blessedbycards.com. Now it is still celebration time, and so in this celebration catalog you can find the Delicate Dahlia stamp set, and it can be yours for free with a $100 purchase. So if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like to purchase this item, hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com. So let's get started. The supplies that you're going to need are a basic white cardstock that measures 5.5 by 8.5. You're going to score that at 4 1/4. That will become your card base. Now all of these measurements will be on my blog with a free PDF download. So I'm going to bring in this particular stamp from the Artistically Inked stamp set. And this is what we're going to use to create our background. So I'm going to bring in some scrap paper. And I'm going to bring in some petal pink ink. And I'm going to sauce that up. And then I'm just going to kind of randomly stamp down and create a background image. Now this is a really wonderful stamp set, and this particular stamp does leave some white space. So you can turn your stamp different directions in order for you to get the coverage that you would like on your cardstock. Now this bottom portion will not be showing on the card that we're going to create, but I thought I would go ahead and just stamp the whole thing so you could see what it looks like. And again, it's nice because it leaves some white images showing through. So that's all we're going to need for the petal pink right now. And then I'm going to bring in the Memento black ink and the Delicate Dahlia stamp. And what we're going to do is we're just going to sauce that up. I'm going to go upside down because it's a little easier on the big stamps to get a full coverage if you turn your stamp upside down and actually apply your ink to your stamp. Okay, so we're just going to kind of randomly stamp this card here. Okay, and then we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to sauce up some more black on that dahlia. And we only need to get the top half of our image because we are going to cover up that bottom half. And so then we're going to maybe just do one last one on the bottom, just so we have a little piece that's kind of peeking through here. And the next thing you're going to need is a piece of soft seafoam, and I have run that through the embossing folder, the Tasteful Textiles, and we're going to just add that to the front, and we're going to add a strip of the petal pink, and then I stamped the happy birthday from the Sweet Ice Cream set and cut it out with the Ornate Layers die. And then we're just going to mount that on the front. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to grab my liquid glue. I kind of enjoy the liquid glue when I'm using textured things because sometimes it's a little bit more tricky to get them to stick. All right, so we're just going to layer that right on top of there. And then I'm going to do the same thing to my petal pink. I'm just going to stick that straight down on here. And I cut it a little bit longer I like to be able to trim it off at the end so I can make sure that I can get it straight. So I'm going to use my grid paper, and we're going to get that nice and straight on there. Okay. And then we're going to bring in our paper snips, and we're just going to turn that over and just give that a quick little trim on the back. And there you have that. And then you're going to add your sentiment. And again, I'm just going to put a little liquid glue because it's right here. But you're certainly welcome to use our Stampin' Seal adhesive or Stampin' Dimensionals if you want it to pop up. Here. Isn't that lovely? Now I think we could add a few pearls here to step it up just a bit. So I'm going to take my Take Pick tool. I think we'll go with the, not the smallest and not the biggest. There, 3 little pearls. Okay, so let me bring back in my other sample that I created with the 3 rhinestones and going in the portrait position. Same concept, use the Petal Pink and the Artistically Inked stamp to create our background paper, and then added a different sentiment. So that's our Make It Monday tutorial for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and please share it with your friends. Hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com for your free download and instructions on how to create this card. And so again, thanks for watching, and until next time, be blessed.